Okay, so now we're going to go through the answers of our math riddle week 1. As I showed in the original video, we essentially have all these values and we have to make each of the rows equal to 6. So the first one we said was 2 plus 2, and we could only use certain operations, and in the hint I gave, I said that what we would need to use is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, square root. Again, we can't use any numbers, and factorials. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 gives us 6, and that's a relatively easy one. Oh, and also brackets we'll probably need to use. So like we said, we finished the 2's. Another one we're going to go through is we'll do the 3's here. So we have 3 times 3, which will give us a value of 9. Subtract 3, which will give us 6. And we don't have to put any brackets because according to BedMath, we do the multiplication first. And I'll try to do the easier ones before we do the harder ones. Another really easy one is 6 minus 6 plus 6. Again, BedMath, that works out perfectly without any brackets. 5 and 7 are very similar. We can do the idea of 5 divided by 5, which will give us 1 plus 5. So 1 plus 5 is 6. That works out great. We can do 7 subtract 7 divided by 7. So 7 divided by 7 is 1, and 7 minus 1 is 6. I'd probably classify the next easiest to be finding the roots of all the value of 4. And that'll give us the same idea as our 2's, because the root of 4 is 2. So 2 root 4 plus root 4 plus root 4 will give us 6. 9 might be one of our next easiest ones. And there's a couple ways we can do 9. I'll do one in blue, where we do 9 divided by root 9. So that's 9 divided by 3. Okay. And then 3 plus root 3. And that'll give us a value of 6. And that's without a factorial. And 8 we can also do without factorials. One of the ways we could have done it is if we do 8 plus 8. Okay, and we find the root of that. Root of 16 is 4. And then if we find the square root of that again, the root of that is, oh, and sorry, I did that in the wrong order. Let's put it on the other side. So 8 plus 8, root 8 is 16. It's 4, and then 8 subtract our 2 gives us 6. Okay, so 8 plus 8 is 16. The root of 16 is 4, and then the root of that is 2. 8 subtract 2 is 6. Now, the rest of them will need factorials, and technically we can do 8s and 9s with factorials also, so I'll show you different ways to do those two. And I'll go back a little. Another way we could have done 9 is if we do root 9 minus root 9, which gives us 0, okay? And then plus root 9, which gives us 3. And due to factorials, 3 factorial is actually 3 times 2 times 1, which is 6. So if we find the factorial of this, this will give us a value of 6. And anytime we can kind of create a 3, that'll help us solve it. 1 plus 1 also gives us 3, just like we said before. And if we find the factorial of that, that'll give us 6. Now, 0 factorial actually equals 1. So that's identical to the 1's if we just put all of the zeros to the factorials. Then we add them together. That'll give us 3. And then the factorial of that will give us 6. And finally, another way to do 8 with factorials, if we do 8 divided by 8, that gives us a value of 1. Okay, plus 8 gives us 9. If we square root all of that, the root of 9 is 3. And then the factorial of 3 is 6. So there are many different ways to solve this. These are just a few of them. Hope you had fun trying to figure it out.